Hi guys, and welcome to another interesting episode of the Inspiration. Yes, it's a very beautiful day today. I need to find a sexier way of saying that. Welcome to the Inspiration. No, that is not sexy. That is trying too hard, and I don't try too hard. Okay, we just do our best. We just flow and let everything work out for our good, right? Right. Anyway, so today is the ninth day of my 100-day challenge. We move. Yes, we are moving. Tomorrow is going to be the 10th day, and I'm going to be celebrating. I'm going to be dancing. I am going to be having fun. Yes, honey. You know? Anyway, so today on today's show, yeah, I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and my friend is like, "Oh my God, I've seen your channel. It's amazing. I love what you're doing." And I'm like, "Oh, thank you so much." She's one of my biggest cheerleaders, right? And I'm so blessed to have her in my life. Anyway, she's like, "Oh, I love your channel, blah blah blah," and I'm like, "Oh, thank you." And she's like, she wanted to start hers like sometime last year, but been unable to. And I said, "Why? What's the real reason?" And she's like, "I'm scared. I'm afraid." And I was like, I spoke about this like 2 shows back or 3 shows back, where we spoke about fear and how it prevents us from really going for our dreams and going for our heart's desires and stuff like that. And she's like, "Yeah, I know, but I'm still scared." And I had to tell her, I said, "Hey, listen, we're all scared at some point. We're all scared to go after our dreams. We're all scared to go after what we want. But for me, what changed is that I gave myself permission to fail. I gave myself permission to fall down, to make mistakes. So even when I make my mistakes, I'll leave them in there. I'll leave them in there. I'll leave the stuttering. Yeah, like now. Yeah, I'll leave all the mistakes in there. I'll leave the bomb. I've tabbed several times on this show, but I will leave it in there. You know, you know. I'll leave it in there because hello, I'm human, and I'm just embracing, my mistakes and my failures. I'm not perfect, right? So I'm going to make mistakes. And even whilst doing this show, I'm not even halfway to attaining the life of my dreams. I'm not halfway, but I know that I will keep working at it and keep getting better and keep growing. So I had to give myself permission to fail. And so I was telling her, I said, give yourself permission to fail. Be okay with that. Be okay with the fact that you might fail. Be okay with the fact that you might make mistakes. Be okay with that. And just go for your dreams. You know, be okay with the fact that people might not like what you're saying. Be okay with the fact that it might get really hard sometimes and you need a few pick me up. Be okay. Be okay with that because that's the only time you give yourself room to play big, to play full out. And maybe you might fall. Yes, there's a possibility. You know, there's a possibility that you will fall down. Yes, it's like someone trying to run a marathon and saying, or a sprint or whatever, and you say you don't want to fall down. Bros, girlies, you will fall down. There's a possibility that you will fall down. Or trying to learn to drive and you say you don't want to have an accident. I know I had several accidents when I was learning to drive. You know, there is a slight chance, news flash, there's a slight chance that you might have a few accidents, but be okay with that. Be okay with that. Okay? Like, so I told her, give yourself room to make your mistakes. Give yourself room to fail. Give yourself room because if you don't, you'd never even start. You'd never start. And we want to push the boundaries this year. We want to play full out this year. We want to strive for something bigger, better, greater, this year. So give yourself permission to feel. And that's my nugget in the why am I doing this today? I don't get it. Why? I don't understand myself, No? So yeah, give yourself permission to feel. That's my nugget of inspiration today, honey people. That's my nugget of inspiration. There's a possibility that you might fail, but hello, embrace it. Let's make the mistakes together. Like, that's what life is about, to be honest. That's what life is about. You might make mistakes, you might fall down, but maybe you might fly. Maybe you might fall down, maybe you might fly. Just embrace it. Embrace the whole learning culture, learning and growing and becoming more of yourself. Okay, guys, that's my nugget of inspiration today. Like this video, thumbs up, watch, share, subscribe, and press the notification icon for more on the inspirations. Love you guys. Bye bye.